with it. Baby, listen up, y'all know when I run all them goddamn disclaimers and shit. When I run all them goddamn disclosures and disclaimers and FBI, no hell, you ain't gonna listen. Y'all don't sue my goddamn ass and have me sleeping in my goddamn 20-year-old BMW truck. Hell no. Hey, I got something to take. Oh, no. What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Give them thumbs up, please. Ooh, give them thumbs up. Child. Well, we expecting some paperwork today. But them goddamn people in Illinois, they drop the paperwork whenever they want. They don't even be paying attention to that goddamn man. I'm coming, y'all. I am coming. I be thinking about it. I don't know if y'all can still hear me because I'm way on the other side of this way. But I be thinking about customer service. And I be hating when I forget to do something and I go back and do it. We have y'all wait and shit. Wait a minute. Uh, all on the other side of that now. Shouldn't have hit down. Shouldn't have popped my ass up there if I wasn't ready. Oh my goodness. Have y'all heard all that water running and all of that? Yeah, that was me. My kidney was telling me that I needed to use the restroom. I needed to use the restroom. And did y'all hear that water? Should let me know, because if that's the case, I am so embarrassed. Because a lot of times you can hear people goddamn water on their damn lives and shit. Okay. Whew. Hey, okay, what's good with it? All right. Hey, C. Brent, welcome and welcome back. Hey, Warrior Aphrodite. Hey, Mo, what's good with it? Hey, Chi-Town OG. Hey, Bless. Hey, Love Fair. And everybody else, including people in here, please hit that like button. You can, what is it? Like, share, and subscribe, honey. I already pinned the link up there. You can hear the water. Y'all heard that water, C. Brent? Please don't tell me that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. Y'all heard the water? I hate this. I hate this setup. And I don't even have no microphone or nothing. How they be having a microphone. Well, you might be able to hear some shit. None of that. Hey, Love's Fair. None of that. You heard the water? Oh, hell no. They done caught me in the bathroom. Oh, damn. I'm getting too goddamn comfortable. Oh, damn. My bad. My bad. My manners. So listen, this is gonna be a power live around an hour or so or less. Know how we do. So that's why I went ahead and dropped the goddamn link. Oh, see, Brent, you heard the water. No. I'm sorry. Well, at least my goddamn. Well, one of the bathrooms is in this room. several of them in the rooms. But yeah, one in my room. But listen, y'all, what I heard today, mm, mm, mm. I'm like, dude, where is your handlers? Where is your PR person? Where's your help? Take some advice. Somebody got to be giving me some advice. We're gonna talk about this shit a little bit. So listen, but before we get into that, I was just talking to one of the most forgetful ass people in the goddamn world. Always losing shit. Always forget. Now, I ain't gonna say too that forgetful. I'll take that off. But losing shit, always looking for shit. That goddamn JoJo. I ain't never seen nobody lose shit and look for shit every day. Who does that? I'm gonna tell you who my child. She ain't that bad. But I'm gonna tell you, I had to break that out of her. And by doing that, she almost got me hemmed up for the Department of Children and Family Services. Let me explain though. Oh shit. So when she was, in elementary and even going up, she you buy your kids stuff that costs a couple coins. Especially when you get them a cell phone and they whatever they wearing and carrying, it costs a couple dollars. So her and I are allergic to fake earrings and shit. It's gonna break us out. I had to buy her expensive ass earrings. They were either gold or they were either like the little diamonds and shit. And she kept losing them, y'all. Now, this was a long time ago. I ain't never been on because you know what constitutes as rich. I ain't never been a rich motherfucker, and I spent a lot of money. So having a whole lot of personal savings and shit. You know, now I'm not talking about outside of. I'm talking about outside of retirement and the shit that people force you to save. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about your own personal savings and your savings account. I could put some on this. I'm trying to tell you, spending that goddamn money. That's what I do. But I still save a lot, right? Not as nearby as much as I should, but I still save a lot. But anyway, let me tell you. So when you replacing that shit every week, and you can't go without no goddamn earrings, the cell phone, keep losing that shit, and every time you turn around, you got to pay $50 to replace it. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Pocketbooks, and I would buy her Coach purses. When she was younger, she would buy the Coach purses and shit. All that shit. It just gone to somebody take it off her hand, or she done left it somewhere. All that shit. So let me tell you what I did. I said, me. If you leave me alone long enough, I'm gonna come up with something stupid. So I super glued her earrings in her ear. I don't know if I told y'all this story before. I super glued the earrings in her ear. Hey, shout out OG. Hey, Bless. Hey, Lady Tech. I super glued it in her ear. Now listen to what I mean. I super glued the stem to the little post, not to her actual ear. Okay? But this is what she does. Because she likes to run her motherfucking mouth. She goes to school and tell the teacher over there with all them good white people. And you know them white people be ready to send our ass to the goddamn Department of Children and Families. She goes and tell the teacher that I done super glued the earring to her ear. Yeah, that's what she told the people. Now now I got all them good white people looking at me like I'm a fucking committing child abuse or something. I'm like, no, I did not super glue the fucking actual earring to her ear. I super glued the post to the stem. And I showed it. And I'm sitting up there showing where the ear could still move up and down on the post. The motherfucking earring just ain't coming out no goddamn more. Baby, y'all should have seen me. I was like, I was on that fucking interrogation. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all got me caught up in the goddamn system. Her ass would have been in the damn system. But yes, honey, so her that shit, that's crazy though. And that they fall in the same, they in the same sign. So they always look every day. Every day, Jojo always look for something, he don't lost something. He looking for something now. He just got finished looking for something. He's keep looking for something. What you looking for? I have some keys, phone, the charger, everything. Don't make no goddamn sense. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I don't give a damn. Hey, shout out. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna keep buying earrings. I was buying earrings. I'm not lying or exaggerating. Every week, every goddamn week, they come home and y'all know what it is. Y'all got girls with one earring in. I was sick of that shit, so I super glued the motherfucker. Yeah, I don't give a damn. Hell, hey DJ, ain't shit y'all can do about it now. Hell, with all y'all motherfuckers, people that tournament, I know Levi somewhere writing this shit down. Me got my name highlighted, Miss Walker, super glue earring to the child. Hey, that's gonna be on his report for me to put my ass in prison. Okay, yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm so sick of that shit. They can't never find nothing. Them two, they can't never find shit. And it took, I had to stay on her goddamn neck. I had to punish her ass and all kinds of shit. Them coats and shit, them expensive ass coats and shit. You better guard it with your life. You better take it everywhere where you go. The umbrella, the raincoat, all that shit. I had to really get on her ass. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know how they do that shit. I don't even see how y'all function. I mean, I always forget some shit. That's crazy. But it was, it took a minute, took years to correct that. But with JoJo, honey, you can't teach an old dog no new tricks and shit. And the ad, JoJo got the arms and the legs of a crackhead, and she showed do. That's what he get for coming up and starting that shit with me last night. Yeah, this morning. He got the arms and the legs of a crackhead. Yep. So anyway, y'all, listen. You know, I'm definitely not trying to badger nobody about no situation. That's not what I do. That's not my style, or none of that. But I seen that DJ shit unfold today, and when I tell you that shit was horrifying. Listen, first of all, he played that creepy ass video with him and that girl. I was like, huh? Please cut it off. It was hard to watch. Yeah. It was hard to watch. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like, dude, you are compounding the issue. You're making it worse. You got it. I mean, you really is, I'm trying to say, well, maybe it's the ignorance and the illiteracy. Well, he can't think. And, and the crack, they really don't come back from that shit. And I was like, well, maybe that's what it is, allegedly. But no, mm-mm. So let me tell you what I saw. I saw a person who was remorseful, but remorseful for two reasons. Remorseful that he did some shit like that, and two, that the shit is on the streets. And you would only be remorseful like that if you did it. It was all in his eyes. That shit had done weighed on him. And I'm going to tell you, it's some things that people do. If you just sit up and do a PBA on them, psychological breakdown analysis, just watch them. Their eyes, let me tell you something, I've been know about watching somebody's eyes. When you get a good psychology teacher that's black, they're going to tell you. Just watch a person's eyes. A person's eyes, they'll tell you when they're sick, happy, sad, got jaundice, all kinds of shit. Them eyes. If they crazy, yeah, just look right in them eyes. And they'll tell you. If they high, all of that. Them eyes will tell you. And you can tell it had been weighing on him. He acted just like he acted when something is actually bothering him. He actually acts like it's not. And then I have no idea why he keeps trying to push. Then he, of course, always push the same two things about all this money, as if nobody else is making money. And again, if you can ride around with it and count it for the cameras, it ain't enough. It's supposed to be in the bank or on a card somewhere. So I'm not sure what you're doing. Okay. So, and then he says he has haters. No, nigga. People just hate you. You ain't got no haters. People just hate your ass for a wide range of reasons. Then, if that wasn't enough, he didn't make not one claim that he didn't do it. He goes into justifying or excusing about, oh, it was hard to be a single parent. It was hard. Like, cry me a motherfucking river. Do you know that you crying to a goddamn army of single parents that have been single parents at one point in their life or the whole time? Are you serious? So, I mean, it was ridiculous. It was. I'm like, somebody, please get them off the live. Please, don't go no further. Don't come up with this bullshit no motherfucking more. So, what's up, DJ Amazing?
What's up? I want to say something after you finish. Please let me say something when you finish.
Oh, go ahead.
I wasn't with rebuttal what you just said. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I tell you one thing. Even when my daughter take a shower, I cut off half of the house and I stay on the other side. It's not that, I'm the type of father, I'm very protective of my daughter. And he ain't
Yeah.
got no reason for the shit that he done did. I raised my daughter from a baby on up. With me and her mama may have different, disagreements. But one thing as a man, you're supposed to protect your daughter, not harm
Yeah.
her. That messed with my mental.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm gonna tell you something. When my child, she think it's funny, used to run her ass through here naked. I closed my motherfucking eyes. I want to see your ass. And then she know I hate twerking. And oh, don't let her start twerking. She think it's funny, and then run on out. But I don't like all that. Yeah, and he was on the what was me, all this him or whatever.
And just
He
to
ain't
let you know,
even.
that is not the way you kiss no daughter. I saw the picture. That is not the way you kiss no
Yeah,
daughter. I'm
that
sorry.
was
I kiss my
creepy as
daughter.
hell.
I kiss my daughter on the cheek or the forehead, and I've done it since she was a baby. But I've never kissed my baby on her mouth.
And DJ, I'm telling you, please just take that video down. That's the creepiest shit I ever seen. Like, oh hell no, I can watch it. I could not watch it. I'm like, this creepy. Ain't watch no shit like this.
I don't know what kind of
And then
relationship he got with his daughter, but that's not legit. That ain't legit how you kiss your daughter. Any parent or any woman
yeah,
know that is not how you kiss your baby. That is just not how it's done.
then he kept on all about this him, you know, like he done been a good father and all this, whatever. So I'm just telling you, this is shit that sticks out. It's like, dude, stop hollering about you smart. You might think you street smart, and apparently you ain't that. You ain't nowhere near in the vicinity of smart. Because if you was, you'd have kept your ass off this motherfucking goddamn tube. Because you're making it worse. Then all these flags went up. Then then he said something about Dana J and the 14, something about 14. I don't know what he's talking about. So that's another goddamn indication that your ass guilty about some shit. Now ain't nothing. I'm not saying nothing wrong with no payback, but here's the thing, right? If you want to, it's okay. You want to get somebody back from exposing your ass or saying some shit that wasn't true about you. Either or, I can understand the payback. But can you address this shit first before you go to tell me you're gonna get somebody back? See, that's when you know that you're guilty of some shit. No, you come out and say, hey, this ain't the case. Or let me show you this proof. Well, this is what it is. Then you swear they pay the motherfuckers back. But like, And the shit, and ain't no shit. You just talking about it. You better show some fucking receipts. But I mean, I know the difference in all this stuff. I don't have to waste a whole bunch of time. Hey, Sonya, I don't have to waste a whole. Hey, Karen, I don't have to waste a whole bunch of time. Just kind of trying to figure it out, and it's. I mean, I can do it in my sleep, especially this shit here. Then I say, well, all the ways he just keep making a left. He keeps making a left, and he's so dumb that he's just circling around himself, just making a left. It's like you're making it all wrong. So then he goes and then he also said, then he say, hey, kids, y'all stay away from Dana J and Levi. They just some haters. He paints everybody as haters when they know when you're telling the truth on his ass. You haters. No. Again, we just hate you. You're lying, nigga. Ain't nobody no haters in this bullshit. They telling the truth on your ass. He wants them to stay away from Dana or whatever, because he's afraid that they are going to tell them the rest of the motherfucking story. That's why he wants the separation and isolation. That's why when you see a lot of these people form these groups around here, and they allow y'all to go here and there and whatever. I hate to say allow, but that's what it seems to be a dictatorship. Then you got some motherfuckers that don't want y'all to go different places. One, that's that group think, that cult-like behavior. That's one that they want you to only listen to them, because venturing out, you're going to hear something different. You're going to hear the truth. You're going to see the light. Then what really pissed me off, and I always said this, whether motherfuckers over there like me or not, I've always had a problem with how he treat them goddamn YTF people. I've always said that. So this is nothing new. He gets mad at the people. Yes, and the people that took the YTF out there, and you stay over there and don't you come back, and no. He was saying like, you agree with them disrespecting his name, but they're like, bitch, who is you? Them motherfuckers don't owe you shit. You done got them motherfuckers damn near bankrupt, robocalls, collections, trying to support your motherfucking ass. People look at them crazy, trying to support your motherfucking ass emotionally and shit. Or try to ride or die with your motherfucking, and this is what you say to them? Hell. Got some motherfucking, and don't call my goddamn name ever. Because I'm going to tell you what. When y'all Google these videos and shit, you might put in Angie or whatever, his shit will come up when he don't mention my name in his goddamn videos. I goddamn mean it, nigga. Don't reference me, none of that bullshit. Because you know you gotta have it taking shots to me and fucking me for no goddamn reason. Shit. Motherfucker, keep on fucking around, I'm gonna call the cops and have them make you take all the videos down you ever said my name in. Hell. But yeah, I don't want to be associated with no bullshit like that. You anyway. But then this extra shit. Keep playing these old ass mother. That girl said she was 14. How the girl now? The fuck they gotta do with what's going on now? Play some old ass goddamn footage. They gonna play some goddamn woman you done tricked to go to the motherfucking fish plant and shit and watch the motherfucking sharks and shit swim around and shit. Old ass shit. No, get your ass up off him. This bullshit. Go talk to them people that goddamn way. And I really don't like all that. Especially some people that I'm talking about now. You know, I cuss them motherfucker out. I'm talking about people that have been actually good to you, right? Now, I ain't talking about no motherfucker smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back. I ain't talking about them motherfuckers. I ain't talking about no shit starters or none of that. I ain't talking about those type of people that occupy your motherfucking channel. I ain't talking about them motherfuckers. They deserve to get cussed out. But I'm talking about people that have always supported your ass, had your motherfucking back and shit. And this is what the fuck you do. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. So check this out right here, right? So let me read something that Kevin posted somewhere. So it said, this might be on Facebook, maybe. It's on that Kevin TF Terrell. What the fuck that TF stands for? What the fuck that stands for? Anyway, it says, I never disrespected or had arguments or any issues with any of my Terrell family members, and they know I'm a phone call away. So listen, that automatically tells me something right there. Remember, the girl was saying something about they put the auntie out and shit, which was most likely his sister. And remember, I tell you, it was somebody named Terrell that was in the child's chat. So that means that that's from the family, the father side, not the mama. That they ain't open her motherfucking mouth about whether or not the shit wasn't right, real, wasn't true or right, or none of that. She was in there like goddamn, like she was in the thread with the other people for moral support. So anyway, let me keep reading. It says, it's all been love and respect our entire lives with me, from aunties to cousins. I'm asking all of my family to see when the devil is busy and trying to conquer and divide. The shit that's going on with me and my kids is personal, and I'm asking you to stay out of it. You don't know my kids or their mother like I do. They didn't raise me, I raised them, which is also a cover. Covering up his crimes. Their mother raised them. So he's giving an excuse, a justification as to why the kids may be acting out, acting as if they are mad at him for some reason. Okay? And they could start it with, they probably had a argument or something. And then the girls have told them up on the story, the truth. You know? First came the argument, then came the truth about some other shit. Let me handle this. Don't let their drama get our side entangled with their bullshit. Because trust me, I know what my kids been taught by me, and I know what they've been taught by their mother. I know them like you know your kids. I ain't done. I got this. Love you. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Chanel Lewis. Yeah, this is crazy as hell. And you know, and this just me. I might not be nobody else. But them goddamn people been good to your motherfucking ass, nigga. Then held your motherfucking head, held your motherfucking back, held you down when they really shouldn't. And you talking crazy, talking about the people that took the YTF. I mean, them people can just take their YTF off their motherfucking name and still support your motherfucking ass. Hell. I need to call the cops on your motherfucking nature boy ass. Up there like I mean, you can still be a part of the group, you know. Like, just crazy. That means that you're supporting Dana J's bullshit. No, that don't mean that. It could be a situation where they need some time to figure it all out. Have you thought about that? No, because you're thinking about yourself. And you're too crazy as hell. It's fucking crazy. It's a goddamn shame. I couldn't you, boy. And I'm the mean one. Boy. It's like this is, you know, it might need a minute. You need a minute. They might need a minute. Well, I tell you, all kinds of red flags. Playing all the most silly ass songs and shit. All that shit. Did what? Nothing.
Man, it's time for somebody to take his ass to the garbage. I'm sorry. It's time for the trash to be brought to the motherfucking street.
All right. Motherfucking goddamn trash can. He a trash can. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure an argument or something broke loose. And then the girls told the truth. But you got the auntie or whoever it is and with the girls. And
Mostly,
then,
I feel sad for them babies.
Right. Because they got to be traumatized when anybody go through some shit like that. For anybody. And then you got the damn queen. Well, how she all of a sudden disappeared? She disappeared before your birthday. I know that. And I think your birthday was on the 6th of July. She got the fuck out of Dodge. Something happened. It was
And do you know the sad part about all of this is this nigga's trying to represent R. Kelly. You know they gonna find a way to put that shit in motion somewhere. Watch what I tell you. They gonna put this shit in motion.
Oh no. Somebody's telling me this was the day his daughter came out. And then there was an argument under one daughter's wedding picture. Oh. I don't know about all that. What's up? I'm Rick James, bitch. What's good with it? Yeah. And it's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
And he's trying to represent R. Kelly. Now, I don't think R. Kelly want a nigga like him to represent. He got enough shit to worry about than to worry about fucking that nigga.
And dude, I'm gonna tell you, this, and I don't play no softball. I don't give a damn. But if it's my kids, whoever kids, let my child have done some shit like this, and it wasn't the truth. Let me tell you something. You talking about a secret recording on her motherfucking ass. Either got her ass on that motherfucking line, or got on this motherfucking line. She wouldn't know she was lying. And said, hey, your motherfucking ass is lying. And here's another thing. With all that shit she said or whatever, now you know that shit done reach people that all of them know. Ain't nobody come in there and say, you lying. Ain't nobody that know both of them say, you lying. See, you gotta look at the whole thing. Ain't nobody said that. My child was saying some shit like that. Let me tell you something. We got to answer that. When I say we, even though, the girls are grown, the girls are still the girls. And honey, this one girl, And you know what? My friend, I probably still got that call because my friend called me on the police line. So I probably still got that call. They tell me about it. And the girl was on Facebook. And we don't know if she got a hold to some bad. I think it said she had some weed or something. It was on that weed. And they said that she had broken up with who she was dating. And she has her own business. And it was a bunch of shit. That girl went on that live, oh no, on Facebook and accused her dad of touching her. Talked about this other dude, not in the way about touching her, but talked about when she was staying with him, how they starved her. Hey Jennifer, talking about all kinds of stuff. When I tell you, those kids and adults lit her motherfucking ass up. Say you tell a goddamn lie. And I ain't getting into it. You know, they always bringing me because I'm the connect between, you know. And these people, then and she's African. You know, she don't, speak the boo boo baba African and stuff, but because she's been modernized. But but her parents still speak the boo boo baba, and so it was crazy. That shit went on for 2 days. They lit her motherfucking ass up. And y'all seen this girl on TV. I tell you that. So I ain't going on all of that. But yeah, they lit her ass up. Ain't nobody coming in and say, girl, you telling a lie. Girl, this, that, and the third, whatever. All you had is some suspicious person dropping in her inbox. We missing a whole piece of the conversation. And that girl told, I know who my dad is. I know what I said. She doubled down on it. Look like the queen. Maybe he tried to introduce the queen to them or whatever, and all the hell broke loose. Because the queen was gone around that time. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
All you got to do is sit back and keep listening. The shit gonna come out. All you gotta do is keep sitting back and the shit gonna come out. Either them kids gonna make a YouTube video or they gonna make a video on Facebook eventually.
Yeah, he should have snuck or some kind of way and got somebody on a goddamn live and she don't know it or on a fucking recording. Now, hey, the fuck? So that goddamn lie on me. I've been on her ass. And I think all that time they tried to have a relationship with him. Because, it appears that they didn't grow up in the best situations. The mama done went to prison. The daddy, I don't know what the fuck, they killing people and all this. It's a lot. The grandmama, I don't know what's going on. It's a lot going on. Okay, this mess was wrong all because he couldn't attend the wedding. It all came out. She got married June 22nd. Yeah, something brought this. See, you can confirm what I'm saying. Something caused this to go even for, it was an argument or something happened. And then the girl just went off. See, when you don't have people coming in there saying, oh, she lying, oh, this ain't true, you kind of cooperating it by omission. Okay, there's a lot of shit being cooperated by omission, not saying anything, meaning you this actually happened. We're gonna speak on this. Don't let them sweep this on the rug. Yeah, this is crazy. And then you got all these motherfucking people. Like, you know what? Y'all some sad motherfuckers. Who in the hell questions another person's something that happened in their family when they done earlier they done had sex and all that kind of shit when something like this happens? That is not the course of a conversation. That ain't where you go. That's not the next thing you bring up. Are you crazy?
I think he said something that triggered them. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I
there was
think
an
he said
argument or
something.
something.
I think he said something inappropriate to them, and it triggered them.
I don't think it could have been something inappropriate. I think he has long gotten that out of his system. I don't think he's a victimizer. He's not still trying to victimize them or whatever. I saw remorse. I saw that. But you got to be remorseful for what? I know it's two things. One, that the shit came out. Two, that you did it. I saw that. I saw the hurt. I saw that. I ain't making this up.
I ain't being disrespectful, but how could you have remorse for sticking your in a child? I mean, where's the remorse in that?
Because we all not everybody don't do all that kind of shit. But it's been some things that you've done that you hate that you've done it. So you have some remorse for doing it.
Oh, don't
And
get me
it's
wrong.
certain
It's
things.
like it's just like having my daughter. I was with my baby mama for one night, but I mean, do I regret that one night? Yeah, sure. But do I regret having my daughter? No, I don't. But I understand what you're saying. But there is no excuse for the shit that he did.
No, ain't no excuse. I ain't saying no excuse. I'm saying he's remorseful because I do believe that at a certain point in his life, he made some changes, and I believe it was with the help of God. I believe a lot of times now he used God as however people like to use God, which really pisses me off. I can't stand nobody use God. Now, although God, like I think I read somewhere where He allows people to use them, but I can't stand that using God, to hide behind, or especially when you do something and you go run and holler God. Let me tell you something. My course teacher told me. He said people. What? Well, let me get it. Let me get it exactly right. It's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm trying to say how he put it. He was saying like people go do something and then say, "Oh, God made me do it. God allowed me to do it," and all of that. Or and say also, and when people don't want you to come back on them, they always bringing up God. Yeah, and he was a religious man. But yeah, he said when people don't want you to retaliate on them or whatever, they always bring up God. Hey, Red Bunny, and this is crazy. Like, dude, trying to attack other people, trying to call people haters and all that type of stuff. That is not going to work. Hold on. When was this? He said throwback times. And this was on June 23rd. It says, leave it up to my kids. All we had, leave it up to my kids. All we had was bad times. They can call me every name in the book, but they can never call me an absentee father. Maybe they forgot these moments. Throwback Thursday. Okay, but check this out, dude. That's fine. And I wish I had my old shit. I'm going to tell you what happened. You know, it's always a nigga involved. A nigga got mad because I had a book. It had like my exes in there. Different, guys I had dated. It had my god baby's picture when she was young, my child's picture where when she was a baby sitting right side of her dad's baby picture. Some photos of me when I was doing that modeling shit. Pictures when I was young at my little birthday parties and all that type of stuff. Pictures of shit I'd never get back. And all because them niggas was in the book. He got rid of that motherfucker. He got rid of that. And he made me, you know how men have little black books? So, well, I had a little red book. And he burnt that up. And it pissed everybody off because in that red book, it had, because see, I've always been the type person that, keep, receipts and files and stuff like that for my friends way before I even became a lawyer. But I was doing that always. I would keep like phone numbers and stuff like that of people, they wanted to keep in touch with. And all of that. These were people from my past, all of that. He burnt that up. Motherfucker. So sick of these goddamn niggas. Yeah. Yeah, and I believe that they tried to have a relationship with him or whatever. And they tried, and I think in keeping and trying to have that relationship, of course, the secret couldn't come out. And check this out right here. There are several arguments or comebacks that could have been. It could have been said something like, the mama is pushing this through their head. Because that would have been a perfect out. She said they was touching me. Well, we can say about the touching as a baby. How would you remember when you was a baby? So this is when the lawyer shit kick in. How would you remember somebody is touching you as a baby? That had to be something that you was told. But she also has accounts when, picking the locks and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody can make it work as this is. There's no way that you could, you could remember stuff like that. I mean, but your advisory board, sir, is fucked up. They slow as hell.
Well, whatever he going through, he needs to come on his live and speak on it. Whether it's true or not, or whatever the case may be, he needs to get on this live and say something. Because otherwise, it's just like you saying, nigga, you did it. Because you ain't contested it, you ain't said nothing about nothing. And we all know that nigga love to talk.
Oh, wait a minute now. Now let me tell you something. I don't know where I'm getting this intel from. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I don't know if motherfuckers is breaking into accounts or whatever. So I know did I run all the goddamn disclosures, y'all? Where the whispers at? Jesus. Hey, the whispers did I run all the disclosures. So let me read this here.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I don't know if it's breaking news, but this definitely came from him. This says, Kimberly Gaden, I was trying this bullshit been going more since they moved to Vegas and being phony on the phone with me, but going on social media, sneak dissing and disrespecting me been long enough. Message to any of my grown kids. And I always like to emphasize the word grown because for somehow that absolves him from not being a parent that took care of him because he was behind in child support and there was some kind of break somewhere and where he stopped taking care of these kids. But anyway, let's go. Let me keep reading. Your mama taught you wrong. I'ma teach you right. See, I told you the mama is an angle. Okay. It says, if any one of mine with the last name Terrell or not think so, maybe that's somebody without the name Terrell on it. I don't know. Hold on. Think you go disrespect me as your father. I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't give a fuck where you move to. Keep that same energy at the wedding. Oh, wow. Your ignorant ass threatened to act a fool at the wedding? Hold on. Be in Vegas soon. Got me fucked up for real, for real. What you gonna do? You gonna beat the motherfucking kids up? I just want my family to know that I'm good. They know how passionate I am about my kids. They mama act like she raised them all by herself, and they do too. And we know the real. I guess moving to another state, Vegas, make people think they still not born and raised in Chicago. Oh my God, please just stop making an emphasis about Chicago. It is not the greatest city on the earth, and it is not like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it just kills me. I don't do fake shit. I never have and never will. I wish they just take that last name Terrell off their name and change it to their mama name, Quarles. And we good. Real talk. Oh, let me know if you want more. All him, he. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I do. Oh shit, I'm reading. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Child. Look like we done already exceeded the power line. Lord have mercy.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall at this wedding. I tell you that this wedding gonna
But
be
the
like
wedding
some
didn't happen.
damn.
But I think maybe maybe the queen also because the queen split town right before that birthday. Because remember he came on that birthday and said that he was single when his birthday shit was going on. His birthday I think 7/6 or somewhere around there. This shit happened June 22nd, 23rd, 25th, all going. Yeah, so that queen she must be, I don't know what the fuck she found out.
Maybe Terrell was
Yeah,
cheating on her,
they
and
put
maybe he
her,
was with his
they
baby
put her
mama. That's what
jumped
I'm
on the
thinking.
queen at the reception.
Maybe he was still fucking his baby mama. Who knows?
No, that woman wasn't doing that. But the queen got the hell out of Dodge. They could have done cussed the queen out. I don't think they because it look like the queen would know, she ain't coming there try to, you know, I'm talking about like assert her position as nobody, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, I told you that motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, anybody that keep talking about Obsessed to me, you got one time to say obsessed. Well, I'm gonna give you two. Because one, I'm think you're trying to be funny. And you're trying to have a kiki moment with me. But you say it again, I'm politely get my motherfucking shit. And I am going to I'm gonna lose contact with you. Hey, but you will not be looking me in my face, keep talking about no obsessed. Riding around with 1 hour pin to your shirt and shit. Keep talking about motherfuckers, intimidate and all this, and the shit is intimidate. Keep you leaving shit off the words and shit. I don't have time for that. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. I'm not. Oh, oh, let me tell you something. My friend Tim, right, the one I always cut the food with, who I used to call all the time. This dude, okay, one thing you know about that goddamn Tim, and now that little group of posse right there, they put down some liquor too. They put out some liquor, but more beer. But they'll put down some liquor, a little liquor sometimes. I know when I go to his house that I need to get my water, bring my own water, and bring my own soda. Okay, it's BYOW or S. And sometimes I've been pulled up and forgot where the hell I'm pulling up to. Then I got to go back to the store. So where he was living at, you come back out, and there was the ABC Jack's Look. So I went there. And one day I was in there, and I like to wear my little skirts, right, to come to my knees, because I like the way it hang off my ass, and obviously other people did too, right? So listen, So I'm in there with my little skirt, and this dude named James Pugh. He said he was in the ABC Jack's Looker, and I was giving me some water and soda. So he was hollering at me, and I, exchanged numbers with him. He wasn't a bad looking dude. I didn't see nothing off or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. And I know if after the first couple conversations, I don't want to deal with you. I know how to get rid of it. So anyway, I go back to the house. This is how I do now. I don't know how y'all run y'all life. But we believe in relationship credit. We don't have our credit. We don't fuck with all kinds of people. I get back to the house, and I walk right in there. And I'm going to tell you, my friends know me. I said, Tim, I met a dude named James Pugh. Do you know him? He goes, yeah, Angie, that nigga crazy. He used to break dance on our cafeteria tables. So anybody that know me already know. If you got any kind of bullshit from your past and all that kind of shit like that, that's gonna come up. I don't know how y'all do it where y'all from, but in Jacksonville, that shit sticks with you. You never get rid of it. You never get rid of it. I don't give a damn if you was the dirty kid, whatever. When you never get rid of it. So especially if you, I told you here we broke up in the somebodies and the nobodies. Okay, that's just how it is. I didn't make the rules, I follow. I was like, what? He said, yeah, Angie, that nigga crazy. I was like, not a problem. And I knew to give him a separate number. I knew it. So when he called, but you got to be careful though, because If y'all don't know nothing about this, ladies, make sure if somebody asks you the number, just give them a number that way you'll pick up and get them, and you can get rid of them later. You'll find a reason to turn them off, or just get rid of them later. So, but because if not, when they see you again, they're gonna cuss you out. They're gonna holler and scream, make a scene, and be hollering about you ain't all that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of bullshit. So avoid all that shit. Just give them the number. Oh, shit. Give them the number. Just give them the right number. So listen. He called. He kept calling. He kept calling. So one time when I picked up that phone, he said, "Yeah, I knew you was a virtuous woman when I saw you." Now I'm a virtuous woman. I'm in the ABC Jacks Liquor, but somehow I got so much virtue. Are you serious? You don't know if I was buying liquor or some of them goddamn Swisher Sweets to put weed in. I'm in the ABC Jacks Liquor. I'm not at church. So anyway, honey, but that's all I had to know. He used to break dance on the cafeteria table. I know I was in high school. I don't give a fuck. That follows you. You ain't They gonna be like, child, you know, Andrew dealing with the nigga that broke dance on the cafeteria table. That shit gonna fly right here like hotcakes. I ain't gonna be able to show my face. Oh shit. Nope. We don't do that. So, but anyway.
I know one time I was DJing, I used to give out Mike Jones' phone number. If I didn't want you to have my number, I'd give you Mike Jones' phone number. Some people didn't know that was
Mike
that man's number, but
oh no.
I give them the 281-330-8004. It's an easy number to remember.
Oh wow. But I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about y'all niggas, but boy, when y'all discover that boy, when y'all see and it's somehow you always run back into that same nigga. Like, oh no. So just give them the number. But so hold on, let me tell this person. Yeah, because I'm waiting on to see if that person got some more shit. Yes, posted on Facebook. So so you know, and I don't know what, because listen, I thought that was gonna be at least a 6-month relationship. At least. I liked her for him. I knew that she was out of his league. Now a lot of people were saying that she was a stripper or old stripper or this, that, and the third, whatever. I didn't get that vibe from her. I got a vibe of a woman that may have her stuff together. I just didn't, and I was like, well, maybe she one of the ones that, give a nigga a chance. Okay? She ain't look like she was on that shit or none of that. And she looked like that she was at the age where she just want to grin and have fun and have a partner or whatever. But damn, if you show up with them white motherfucking goddamn granddaddy, stepdaddy motherfucking socks and shit that he used to wear to them goddamn protests, child, baby, you will not be a representative of the A. That's me, A. I got so many nicknames y'all wouldn't believe. A, and Angie. TP, which y'all would never know what that means. Hollywood. Do you have do you want to guess what TP stands for? Oh, he gone. DJ Mason gone. Does anybody want to guess what TP stands for? I bet you'll never get it. Oh, Pepperhead, that's from my dad. Trouble. This girl I used to hang with, they used to call us rude and ignorant. I was ignorant. But anybody want to know what TP stands for? TP stands for total package. Yep, TP. I have so many goddamn names. And largely because, I'm named directly after somebody on my father's side, and then I'm named after first and middle also on my mom's side. I told y'all about how they do. But yeah. So I got a whole bunch of nicknames, depending on where I am and who I'm with. Yep, TP. No, Red Bunny. No. TP stands for total package. No. Ain't nobody talking about my clothes like that. Yes, honey, yes. Now you know what? Stuff, certain things endear me to people quickly. Like when I found out that Sidbo knew who Simp and Do Dirty was. Oh, nigga, we cousins. We got to be down. It's you all over this bullshit, this YouTube bullshit. You all right with me? You know who Simple and Do That is? Do you know we use that movie as like a little friend, a fucking initiation to hang with us? You gonna watch this goddamn movie, huh? It's like goddamn orientation, friendship orientation. You gonna watch this movie, but yeah, we have that. Um, when Shabazz called me baby girl, and that kind of he won a whole bunch of points with me with that. Let me tell you why. Because most of my guy friends, they call me baby girl. One, because I'm the youngest, and that how that makes me feel. You know, like normally and this is some of my vulnerabilities, right? I don't like to be the one always in the decision making mode. I don't like to be the one that's always, got to be you know, in charge or elected to be the head and all that bullshit. No. So when I'm around them, I I don't know why sometimes I take form over like them a fucking baby. And I used to be the youngest, and they would call me baby girl. A lot of calls you hear them refer to my old greasy ass as baby girl. So when he called me baby girl, I was like, oh, I was like, okay, Bass might know a little something. Baby girl. Baby girl, that allows me to know that I can not do any thinking. You got it. Y'all in control. Y'all hey, y'all are the strong one, the strongest ones in this situation. And all that. Sometimes I'm telling y'all all kind of little quirks and shit about me. But yeah, that's just what it is. Because when you say to me, when you say baby girl, I know that tells me that you got it. I ain't talking about money or whatever. That means that yeah, you good with me. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it. It is what I like. What I want to like. Okay, shit. That's just what that means to me. So yes, honey. So apparently, okay. Let me see what this is. Let me see. Okay, let me see what this is. All right, so this is the sun. I think Dana had read this, but let me read it. It said, on this day at 12:26, God called one of the realest, if not the realest, men in my life. You've been by my side my whole life and been the only man to give me their last to make sure I was straight. And God kept me by your side to return the favor. And that's just what I did. Oh, wow. That's what his son said. And that's a damn shame. His son is the splitting image of him. This is sad. Wow. That's sad. That's sad. Yeah, I'm serious, honey. Y'all see me around them guys, y'all be like, that is not Angie. Why is she acting like she is a helpless goddamn baby? And let me tell you something. And Tim, I used to be all up under him and Tony, right? But then I had to remember. I was like, oh shit, Tim done got married, so I can't do that. I'm gonna tell you what that heifer did. Cause see, I was supposed to give Tim away at his wedding. This is crazy. So everything all, she was kicking in my face the whole all this entire time. She got caught slipping. Let me tell you what she did. She found a convenient excuse. So it was this dude that she used to go to school with. And hell, and I think Tim was right. Tim didn't know the dude, and he wasn't friends of theirs. He was a friend of hers. And she was hiding him like, what? So he told her that the dude couldn't call the house no more. They couldn't call her. And then she said, well, if he can't call them, Auntie can't call him. And she can't come over either. She been wanting to X me out. She never had a problem with her, none of that. He tried his best to force a tight relationship between us, and it was just wasn't there. I wasn't feeling her, she wasn't feeling me. And I think what happened, and this was really before it was kind of that way before I made this comment. But one day at one of them gatherings that he always have, where if I'm probably the only girl there, then when he started dating her, she started being, there with me, right? And I said, and I meant this, I said, if anybody or even touch a hair on this one right here head, talking about Tim, it's gonna be some shit. They're gonna have to deal with me. And I bring a lot of motherfucking people. But ain't nobody gonna fuck with this one here, right? And then she said, what you said? I didn't pick up on it. I just thought she meant repeat it because she ain't hear it. I didn't pick up on like, bitch, you know. But I was like, and then and it was, I had to make this public service announcement. Like, bitch, I was him with the one he was with before you, ho, and before her. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. She lied and give him no baby and shit. Now he don't have no goddamn kids. All he got is her kids. She was supposed to reverse them damn tubes and shit. Boy, y'all women ain't shit, man. I'm telling you. So don't do shit like that. Y'all ain't about shit. Well, yeah. Yeah, you know, Tim don't play that. When the roommate, we had problems, you know, with him grilling, you know, damn well I love grilled food. I can eat it every day. I had my friends fucking grilling. My daughter. Everybody grilling. Because he said he don't know how to goddamn grill. The fuck? And me and Tim was on that phone talking about that shit. He said, and he got to go. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. If Tim don't stamp you approved, baby, he got to go. And you know who talked to Tim? Larry talked to Tim, and Fat Boy got to talk to Tim. Mm-hmm. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. One with that shit. The fuck you mean? Yeah, it's crazy. You can't. I'm trying to tell you. I even went and got the indoor, outdoor. I ain't talking about no George Foreman shit. I'm talking about one of them motherfuckers that look like it's powered by gas or something. One of them standalone big grills that is do indoor and outdoor. It's still in the box. Y'all know I buy frozen motherfucking ribs and shit. Yeah, with the sauce already on it. Crazy. Crazy as hell. He tell you. And he got to go. He got to go. And then when I got lost, and that nigga told me head east, Tim was real mad then. He said, everybody know that you say, Andy, stay where you are, or we'll come back and get you. So they treat me like a baby. Hence, baby girl. Yeah. Okay, baby. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, but it's crazy. You know what? I would, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And we are roughly the same age. I couldn't imagine taking my kids through that. And I'm not coming down on nobody parenting and whatever. That's not what I'm saying. Because I don't know what the mama had to go through or whatever. But I'm trying to figure out, well, hell, usually the mama, if you go to jail, I don't know if the mama died or whatever, so I ain't gonna say that. The auntie, whatever, you know, hey, them kids going there, not no damn daddy. Especially if the daddy is that, you know, ain't right. I don't do that. I just come from a family where kids are first, and you protect them at all costs, right? Now, on my dad and them side, kids are first, but somehow they teach them uh, the business, you know. So I don't know. Mama and fact, kids are definitely first, and they teach them, you know, the right shit to do. You know, can't go in all of that, but it's crazy though. But it was just so many things that just said I'm guilty. So I don't know how nobody would think there was even a shred of innocence in that guy. And then did not want somebody to talk about that. This is amazing. These people have to be doing all kinds of shit to people, saying all kinds of shit. But the minute something happen, they motherfucking ass, they don't want nobody to talk about it. All of a sudden, they life private. Now, nobody else's life private. Nobody else's relationship. None of that. It should be talked about, displayed anywhere, and every time, but when it comes to theirs, oh, it's private. Man, kissing my ass with that. Are you serious? This is some terrible shit right here. I'm telling you. I just don't be motivated to be dealing with people with this type of mindset. And listen, y'all, and I can't tell y'all, I swear I can't tell y'all how to think or whatever, but I'm just gonna tell you how this sounds. And I'll bring up this. And you know, I don't support no side, I don't have no, but I just believe what I believe in. When you have someone being accused of messing with younger people under the age of 18, or even incest, the wrong response, in my opinion, is to one, say, try to justify it by talking about, well, your grandmama and them did it. No, no, they didn't. Not everybody. And if they did, it was wrong then. Saying that people under the age wanted it, because you do know that even if you can so-called paint the girls or guys as fast, or the dudes as hot penis, the adult in the situation is supposed to be the decision maker, the one with the rationale, the reason. So they are supposed to be the ones to turn it down, even if they want it. So that's two with the incorrect response. Because it makes people think a certain way about you. You can't go to questioning when somebody else gave up their ass. It is just not the correct response. Not to me. And even if you have partake those things, you know it was wrong. So why try to justify it or whatever later on with anybody else? It's so many of us have had, gave it up under the age of 18. Wasn't right when I did it. So if my child would have ever come to me and said she done had sex under the age of 18, my response to her was, well, girl, it's all right. I did it too. No. Talking about abortions. none of that is right. You can't justify a wrong with another wrong. It don't make sense. God damn. And I know, and I get the a feeling because I've heard this that people think I'm perfect Patty. Or I don't do no wrong, or I don't think I do no wrong, or I think I'm always right, or I think I'm the smartest. Blah, blah, blah. You ain't never heard me say I'm the smartest. I can just prove I'm not dumb. I ain't never said. You got people that come out here and have never said they've done anything wrong. Have never said they got it, they got issues or whatever. I come and tell you all that shit. And use it back to shit up every scene. So that's not what it is. I just know better. Even if I've done something wrong, I know it was the wrong thing to do. I'm not going to justify it. I tell you it's wrong. And I'll tell you why I did it. That's not justified. Because I'm not trying to excuse my behavior. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm telling you why, I might have hit her in her head. It's the wrong thing to do. I mean, shit. I forgot which one of them called. I upload between me and my child. We was talking about all that goddamn bullshit. I told you. I don't know why the Department of Children and Family never come take that child. Shit. I done goddamn super glued the earring. No, but like I said that racism shit. Hey, Cookie Bella, that racism shit. Um, 100% of the time, it went down when it went down with that racism shit. Cause I be having flashbacks, like I'm in the struggle. Like I done been in the struggle. Like I was walking right beside Malcolm, not Malcolm X, but Martin Luther King and shit. Yes, I told you that child done been in the car with me, and that white lady coming out of Publix said some shit, and I'm gonna tell you what that white lady said at Publix wasn't even racist, but because she was white and how she said it, it made me, with my child in the car, jump that motherfucking curb to get over there to her and her husband. Shit. Yeah, they weren't even racist what she said, but it looked like she was probably racist. That's how I read it. Shit. Yeah, fuck her. But y'all, shit. I could take the power live out of this. This done went turn into a normal goddamn live. But I'm just saying. When I'm talking about power, I mean the length of time. You know how the people doing the power walks and all of that? Yeah. I think I'm using the word power. I know I'm using the word power to demonstrate what I'm trying to convey, but it is what it is. An hour or less live. But anyway, but man, y'all, whoever's coaching him up or whatever, y'all gonna have to do better than him. Because everything he's saying, and what he's not saying, screams guilty. Guilty to the motherfucker. Because he could have straightened that. He could have at least said, I ain't do them things. He could have jumped up. Uh, uh, shit. How R. Kelly was hollering and screaming with that Gayle King interview. Shit, remember when R. Kelly said, I ain't do these things and shit? Just said that. Because, see, he learns by imitation. That's why he can imitate people real good. Because the first time I saw him do Larry, I hollered. And I wish I knew what live that was. That motherfucking shit was so goddamn funny. That was the first time I heard him shake that motherfucking that ice. I was done. He was standing in his kitchen. And he had an imitated Larry so good. I was laughing so goddamn hard. I kept rewinding it back. That shit was funny. Did Larry good that day. And he also did the first time when he said he went up there to the damn, when he went up there to Javante Cunningham's job, when he did that imitation, him walking back and forth by that camera, honey, I hollered. That shit took me out. I hollered. He does that's how he does imitations real well. He learns by imitating, by watching, observing, and imitating. That shit was funny. But dude, like, stop talking to them goddamn people that way. You can at least do that. But you don't understand the stigma that's attached to your motherfucking ass is somewhat attached to their ass. And they support somebody that allegedly messed with some people underage. Give them goddamn people a break. I'm talking about your subscribers. Give them people a fucking break. It's fucking ridiculous. They ain't got to put up with that. What you don't understand is those people are gonna be looked at a certain kind of way too. And then you got the motherfucking representatives out here talking all kind of crazy shit. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. That's sad. That's sad. You are not handling this shit right, sir. There ain't really no way you can handle it, but I don't know why people expected you to come out here and to tell the truth. But you could at least say it. I ain't do this. Or at least give a reason as to why the people say the kids saying you're doing it. You ain't do none of that. And I don't want to hear that shit, but I ain't got to defend myself. I want to hear that shit. Because you got to defend yourself with this. Are you crazy? Yes, son. But, man, stop doing to people like that. That was crazy to you say that about the damn people. Your damn supporters. That's been nothing but, I mean, some of those people I would consider have been a real true friend of your ass. I've never seen them fucking doing you dirty and shit like that. Never. Have you had problems with a couple of them? Yeah. But, I'm very careful, before I put a jacket on somebody, something like that. Any of it anyway, but something like that, man, I'm going to what? Go try to confirm that shit. So I'm not up here making this shit up or whatever. Don't get mad at them, y'all want to talk about everybody else shit. And I don't care who brought it to the forefront. The fact that it was put out there for somebody to bring it to the forefront. Ain't nobody paid no goddamn body or none of that. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. But dude, please. Please stop calling people haters. That is not what's going on. How silly does it sound? Somebody gonna hit a bump. Start there. People laying up in their bed, hating somebody that's laying up in their car. They trucking shit. Are you serious? That's not even common sense. So anyway, y'all, I'm finna go and get up out of here. I am done. That was not a power lie. But hey, we tried. Thanks again to the panelists, the host, the hostess, and the guests, and everybody else. Make sure you love yourself, love somebody else, and do good for someone else. Until the next live, peace on these streets. Love you.